closed my eyes. "What?" Keith's gaze flicked between Jasper and me. "It did." I never said he was mute. Explaining Jasper's existence and his connection to me was always awkward. I'd taken him on a year ago, agreed to allow him to bind to me to save the life of some friends. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Little had I known what the price would be and how often he'd exact it. Not anymore, though. Now I had some control. Not enough to make him go away, but enough to keep him at bay. Having him follow me on dates or show up while I showered was a small cost to avoid the price he wanted me to pay. Keith stared at me, waiting for me to explain Jasper to him. Honestly, I didn't have the energy, but Jasper obviously did. He set his glass down. "I speak, I eat, I drink, and I fuck." His gaze slid my way. "She likes it when I bend her over and take her roughly from behind." I didn't flinch at his words. Jasper was a wanker. He said wankerish things to try and get a rise out of me. I was becoming totally desensitized to him. Didn't mean I wasn't tempted to punch him in the mouth, and if I'd thought it would hurt him, I might have. Keith looked at me in horror, as if to ask, "Is this true?" I met his gaze levelly, and he made a choking sound of indignation. Whether on my behalf or just in general, I wasn't too sure. "Yes," Jasper said with a nod. "That's exactly the sound she makes when she has my cock down her throat." I picked up the useless plate and smashed it into Jasper's face. It shattered before making contact, pieces falling to the ground with soft chinks. Jasper smirked, and I curbed the urge to throttle him. Maybe I wasn't totally desensitized. Around us, the room had descended into silence as the general hum of conversation ceased, but I didn't give a fuck what anyone thought. I glared at Jasper as he calmly sipped his drink. "Say what the fuck you want, Jasper. It's just words now. Tag along on my dates. Spy on me taking a fucking shit if you want. I don't give a flying fuck because you have no power over me." The hollow feeling in my chest contradicted my words. But that was my problem to deal with. I'd keep the upper hand as long as he didn't know how much his presence affected me. Jasper shrugged. "Really? No power over you? I'd say making you come so hard you stop breathing is a pretty awesome power." My eyes burned with anger and shame. "Fuck you, Jasper." His gaze dropped to my neck, to the amulet nestled at the base of my throat. "You can, Cora. All you need to do is take that thing off." His tone was soft, almost wistful, and for some reason, my rage evaporated, leaving me drained. "I'm not doing this with you." "Who else will you do it with?" Jasper asked. He tipped his head toward Keith. "The magic guard who slipped away?" Keith's seat was empty. Fuck. "I hate you." I took long strides down the street, as if that would get me away from Jasper. "I fucking hate you so much." "No, you don't," he said. "You hate yourself for wanting me." "If I wanted you, I wouldn't have had this commissioned." I tugged at the chain around my neck to show off the amulet. It winked blood red in the streetlights. Okay, so I hadn't had it commissioned. It had been a gift. But Jasper didn't need to know that. I tucked it back under my shirt and picked up the pace down the street, boots clipping neatly against the pavement. Awesome fuck-me boots. 4-inch heels, calf-high, and the softest leather. I'd even mown my lawn and waxed my legs. I hadn't had sex in months. Keith was meant to be the icebreaker, the heat bringer, the meat plunger. Urgh. I'd even changed my sheets and put out candles. Hope was a sneaky bitch. Hope could go...